All right, so we're diving deep into this PSG-Toulouse matchup.
Yeah.
And honestly, on the surface, it doesn't look all that interesting.
Right.
But I think when we start peeling back the layers, we've got some pre-match analysis here that we can kind of dig into. I think we're going to find there's more to this game than meets the eye.
Absolutely. And, PSG just can't seem to escape.
Oh, tell me about it.
This drama, right? Even with Mbappé, like that whole saga.
Right. Yeah, that's done.
It's over. But now we've got...
It's on to the next one.
Yeah. Their sporting director...
Luis Campos.
Potentially going to Arsenal. Huge, right?
Yeah. So is this going to be a distraction, like especially with the Champions League, Bayern Munich, right around the corner?
I think, when we look at PSG in the past, there have been times when these internal issues really affect their play on the field. Yeah. And a Champions League clash, like this is a major distraction.
Absolutely. And, you have to think, like, are they going to rest players?
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty comfortable at the top of League One.
Yeah, and this is a classic dilemma, right? Do you maintain the momentum?
Yeah.
Or do you prioritize the bigger picture? Because I'll say this, their home form...
It's been good.
...has been rock solid. They only have one league loss at Parc des Princes.
Since September.
Since last September, 2023.
It's almost poetic, isn't it, that one home loss last season was against Toulouse?
It's funny how these things work out, right?
It is.
But yeah, no, Toulouse is a team that I think people sleep on, you know? And they've shown they can hang with these giants.
Yeah.
Last season, they were unbeaten in both matches against PSG.
Yeah, you're right. They did hold their own.
And right now, they're coming in...
on the heater.
Right. 3 wins in a row.
No goals conceded.
I haven't conceded a goal.
Yeah, I mean, they're knocking on the door of those European qualification spots.
And I think what's most impressive is that their defense has been incredible.
Oh, really? So it's not just
fluky wins, yeah?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, over the last 5 matches, they've conceded the fewest goals in the league.
Wow.
And their new signing, their new midfielder, has really transformed that team.
So they're not just defending, they're playing well, too.
Absolutely. Interesting. And to add to that, 2 of those wins were away. So, they can...
That's huge. Yeah. Especially going into Parc des Princes. Exactly.
They're not afraid to go on the road and get a result.
Okay, so you're saying this isn't a guaranteed win for PSG?
I wouldn't bet on it.
All right, fair enough.
But, you have to acknowledge, historically speaking, it was over a decade.
I mean, that was a crazy win last year.
It really was.
But it was a long time before that, right?
Yeah. I mean, 2008 was the last time they won away at PSG in the top flight before that.
Okay. But still, they showed they can do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk players. Who should we be watching?
Well, for PSG, I gotta say, Kylian Lee.
Yeah, he's been on fire.
He was phenomenal against 2 goals and an assist.
That was a great match.
It was, and he also scored against Toulouse earlier this season.
In the Trophée des Champions, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so Lee is one to watch, but who on Toulouse is going to step up?
Well, I think their danger man right now is Josh King.
Yeah.
He's scored in their last 2 away matches.
Back to back.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Both of those goals came in the first 30 minutes.
So you're saying they might come out firing?
Potentially, yeah. If you look at their away goals this season, 6 out of the 7 have been scored before halftime.
That's wild. That's got to play into their strategy somehow.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's put it all together. We've got a potentially distracted PSG.
Yeah.
They might be rotating the squad. They're facing a very confident Toulouse who like to score early.
Don't forget the solid defense.
And they've got a good defense, right? So,
right.
And then with this Campos thing hanging over their heads.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, are they going to be mentally in it?
Because they have struggled in the past when there's this kind of turmoil.
Right. So even though, on paper, PSG should win this one.
Yeah.
You're saying this could be a much closer match than we think.
I think so.
All right. So the question is, can Toulouse pull off another surprise? I guess we'll have to watch and find out.
That's the beauty of it, right? You never really know until those 90 minutes are played.
Well said. Enjoy the match.
You too.